So should the school district have some responsibility in this incident here? Had the school district, establish better policies and rules, would this incident and this horrible incident be averted? And I say yes. Now, first of all, the district should recognize that teachers need to have a private life, and they should continue, maintain or contain their enthusiasm in their teaching to the 8 to 4, all right, or 7:30 to 2:30. You don't go all in the middle of the night, students calling you, and you calling students and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so there's many signs here that were kind of like troubling. Now, this school board is so negligent. How can a teacher keep the school open, as it were, without permission? Can she just organize, well, I'm going to keep you back later from school and we can have a discussion here? I mean, how can she do that? So if the school had policies like, you must just teach at school, we don't want you contacting students on Facebook or any social media. They contact you, no phones, no none of that stuff, okay, except your relatives. Make it very professional, none of this personal stuff. And make sure that somebody sweeps through the school and make sure that everybody has left. Because driving the school bus in Florida, sometimes you go to park up the bus and a child is sleeping under the seat. It happened to many folks. They have now to either go back and drop the child off, or they just felt everything was good, came off the bus, and then somebody called, say a child is wandering in the school bus yard. Okay? Now, if this bus driver had done a post trip, coming through the bus, go to the back, look under the seats, look around and so forth, and then come off the bus, and when coming off, look, taking other people under the seats, this could have been avoided. Maybe after you drop off supposedly the last student, make a check instead of having to go to the compound and then come back again. And so if the school was checking on that, it would have made a big difference. Now, again, I'm going to go over in my mind what could have been this situation here. I'm not sure if this guy is truly dumb in math or whether he has mathematical abilities. Usually, and this is why even when you're at college, when I was at college, I had nobody on campus that I was interested in, because I went to school to learn and to get my education. I didn't go to find romance. A lot of times it creates problems. Somebody wants to get married, somebody gets pregnant, somebody wants to, impinge on your time, and so on. So get through your school. Maybe you have some people you're interested in after school, or when you graduate, you make arrangements, you make contacts, and then you deal with that after. So maybe let me say a relationship is going on between them. The guy doesn't feel the need to work hard in math because she loves him, they're into sex or whatever. She's going to make sure he gets a grade. Now, she tells him to stay back after doing well. He needed to be written up and hand over to the principal or some counselor, and you just go about your business. You don't force somebody into something. Let me genuinely, she was interested in this guy. He demonstrated that he didn't want to do any math. So how are you going to keep him back in school now and trying to persuade him that he needs to do math? I'm saying that all his games is just games. And so far, she sounds like a nice person, all these little small quibs on Twitter and Facebook, and everybody thinks that she's a real upstanding girl, and perhaps she is. But then on the other hand, she maybe was looking for, some student with, with size. Size matters. And, if you see the timeline, and when everybody left the school, for example, whether people are on campus or not, a teacher isn't to go into the student's bathroom. The teachers to go into the faculty bathroom. And the faculty bathroom, you have to have a key to open it. Now they're saying that, the media is saying that she went into the faculty bathroom. And first they were saying she went into the student's bathroom. Because when you go into the faculty bathroom, you have to have a key to open it. Okay? So it can't be that she went in there so that he could walk in and kill her. It got to be she went into an open bathroom, which is the student's bathroom, and perhaps a girl's bathroom. I didn't see the video, but did she run in there? Was she trying to hide in there? Was she trying to get away from him? No, it don't seem like they maybe had some sex in the room and they want to continue it in the bathroom, or she must want to go in the bathroom, he wants to go in and continue it. I mean, to me, this thing looking strange and fishy, and I'm beyond this kind of like nice, being nice and all of that. As a teacher, after 4 o'clock, I don't want to see no student. If I see students in the mall or in the street, I'm not gonna offer them a ride. I'm not gonna have no conversation with them. I'm out of there. Hello, bye. They have to call me and I can say, hello, bye. See you tomorrow. Say, okay, let's go and have a little ice cream over there. You don't do stuff like that. Okay? Now, when I was young, I'm in school, there was a teacher that liked me a lot. She knew I was poor. She saw that I had abilities and so forth. And she cried many times. One day she sent me home with a cake. And she said, stay inside. Don't come outside. Open the door, stay inside. But I was on the banister when she came. She said, didn't I tell you to stay inside? Nothing happened. Now, had something happened, she really loves me, I'm sure. And she wanted me to go to North Cambridge so that she would have ensured that I have money to buy my book, eat, and take care of business so I could maybe send me to high school. But I'm so glad that that did not happen, because my life has, although it isn't much, I mean, I'm no big nothing, but I'm still happy that I control where I went and what I'm doing and all this kind of stuff. And whereas I might have, stable family and big shot this and that, I'm still happy for what I've accomplished without people's intervention and help and so on. So there are teachers like that. They really seriously, are interested in you and they will help you out and so on. And in this case here, it could have been that perhaps, she's telling him, there's a breakup, there's a change in plans, things are going different. And so he got upset, and or she got upset. He must have, it's some way or the other, it got upset. He could have told her, look, it's over, baby, you got to go. And she started tugging on him, pulling on him, and grabbing his penis and all that, and then he responded by killing her, etc. I mean, there's so many scenarios, and she's dead, so we don't know the facts, and there's no camera in the bathroom. But I wish that this tragedy hadn't happened. I wish that she had, gotten married, have some kids, have a life, and forget these students. Because listen, I mean, what has she been able to accomplish? Death. But is there any other student who can say, oh, she called me like at 8 o'clock, we were talking on Facebook, and you know what? I'm a big mathematician, I'm a big scientist, I'm a big medical doctor, I'm a big, engineer or whatever. I mean, maybe just marginal help. And so this school board should have been really, really recognized. And we need to have this thing now where you recognize these kind of teachers and stop them from putting themselves at risk and causing a whole bunch of trauma in the community. Because if she had let him go on home, and the next day write him up a referral, take him to the principal or whatever, or some counselor, or call his parents in for a conference, should have been alive today. But it seems to me that it wasn't about scholarship, it was about some kind of relationship they have, and it just went bad. And it's unfortunate that this had to happen. And, we got to live with the consequences now.